Hi, everybody. This is E12 Life. Today, we're going to talk about work. And I want to shout out to all of the working hard people out there. I want to shout y'all out. All the working hard people out there that is definitely working hard. Much love to you. All right. I want to shout out all the managers out there that are definitely hiring good people. And, when they actually hire them, they are actually, the good workers that are working hard, that's happy to actually have a chance to actually work and, do great at their job, and that's what I love. I want to go ahead and, shout out all the new people that are definitely coming into work, and that's definitely working hard. All the people out there around the world that's definitely working hard, making a difference. And that's what I love. For me, I love working hard. Since my first job, I've always been working hard. All of my jobs, I worked hard. I took on the position. And I want to say shout out to all of my managers, man. All of my managers that gave me a chance, to work hard and show them that I definitely can, do a great job, And all my managers, they were definitely happy that they was happy to hire me, It was like, I'm happy that I hired you. You did a great job and you did your thing. And I love working hard and, making a difference. I love the customers that come to me and say, hey, you're doing a great job. I want to shout out, all the people that called in, that recognized, me, working hard, So shout out to those, those customers that are definitely calling in to managers and saying, hey, I love that you have a person that's there and, they're working hard, So shout out to all the people out there, man, that's working hard, making a difference, pushing the limit in their job. And that's what I love. Any job that I do, I always push the limit and do great because I want people, around me to follow, with me and do a great job, I had, jobs where I was working by myself and did a great job. I had jobs where I was working with a team and, we all pulled together and, we got the job done. We worked hard. Everybody worked hard. We felt good. And that's what I love. I love being in a team with working hard people that wake up in the morning, that gets to work early, and that's ready to work and do their job, and make a difference. And that's what I love, I love when the customers come in and recognize that, that you're doing a great job. And that's what I love, That's what keeps me going, every day when I wake up. I gotta go to work. I gotta, do a great job every day, And I definitely just, I want to thank God, for, the energy, the strength to get out every day and just, work hard, Thank God for the blessing, of having a job, and working hard and just, making your own money, So shout out to all the people out there, man, that definitely is working hard, making their own money, pushing themselves to make it, to pretty much do their own thing, and that's what I love. I love all the working hard people that is definitely, that's grinding, that's pushing their job to the limit, that's really there helping out a lot of other people, so, and that people that are training, shout out to all the hard workers out there that are training other people to become, better workers, shout out to the ones that are new to positions and they're just, they're learning, but the ones that actually catch on and, they just do their job so well and they just, they just do a great job. So shout out to all the workers out there that is continuously doing a great job every day. Every day they wake up and go to work, they are definitely doing a great job. Because when you go to places, as a customer, you want to go to your favorite spot and you want to get there and you want to have somebody that definitely helps you. That way you don't have to worry, you're taken care of. You can definitely leave with a smile on your face. You can go home and know that place that you went to helped you out. And that's what I love, because when I go to places, I recognize a lot of good people. There's places that I go to that I normally go to, and I see a lot of the workers that I see that's doing their thing, and I have a connection with them, and I let them know, hey, you're doing a great job, continuously doing it, keep on doing it, because you're making a difference, you're helping people, and you're making sure that, shout out to the ones that are actually definitely, pushing the limit, that really wants to help people and get their day happy and smooth, and they don't have to worry about something going wrong, or they can actually leave and be happy. So the ones that are definitely doing their thing, doing their job, that's just pushing the limit, and making sure everybody's taken care of, and that's what I love, So yeah, and I just want to say, I want to shout out all my jobs that I done had. I definitely worked hard at every job, and I loved my position, Shout out to all the ones out there, man, that's working hard and they loving their position, and they're doing their thing. And that's what I love. I love, pushing every day to make a difference. When people see you, they know you're doing a great job. And that's what you have when you wake up in the morning. People know you do a great job. You have a smile on your face, you feel good, you know what I'm saying? You feel good, you're good, So that's all it is. You gotta keep that going. So all the young, kids out there that are getting their job for the first time, I want to say, find a job that you can love, and once you find it, take your time with it, learn it, and just push yourself to be the best, at your job, Just push yourself and just get to work on time, Get to work on time, and just be ready to work. Just do that, because that's what I love, and that's what I was taught. I was taught to, get to work on time, get there a little bit early, and just, work hard. Do what you can and work hard and be the best that everybody can enjoy, and that people that want to actually work with you and know that you're doing a great job. They was like, yo, he's doing a great job, I want to work with him, and I like people that work hard, that's with me, that's around me, and that's what I love. I love people that want to work hard with others, and they're working hard too. So, and that's what I love, so continuously, for all of y'all out there, keep working hard, continuously, do your thing every day, and continuously keep making a difference, because we need a lot of good workers out there. We need a lot of good workers out there that want to help customers, and that way they can feel good and leave out the store and know that they were taken care of, and that's what I love. So shout out to all the ones out there, man. Once again, all the workers that are pushing it every day and just doing it, and all the customers that are definitely calling in the managers and just, letting them know, hey, the worker that you have, I see what he's doing. He helped me. I was happy, So shout out to them. Shout out to the ones that go in the store and actually find the manager and tell them that their good workers doing a great job. So shout out to y'all for definitely taking the time to, do that. And that's what I love. I love when customers, go to my manager and tell my manager, I'm doing a great job. And that's what I love. That's honestly what I love. And that's definitely what keeps me going at the end of the day. That's what keeps me going every day. That I know that I'm doing a great job. I know what I'm doing. I know that it makes a difference, and I love that people can see it. You know, when you're working hard at your job, and customers see it, that's a great feeling. That's really a great feeling and a blessing. You know, that you're doing a great job, and that's what I love. You know, so